check. You check. That's too hard. Make him drop his chin. Now, there. Now we understand. He's understanding. There's no pressure on it. That's what I want. Check. Drop. Get his chin all the way to his chest. Keep checking. Chin all the way to his chest. All the way to his chest. Keep checking. Both hands. Now release. There you go. Now, withdraw. Stay on his chin. Check. Keep going. Keep checking. I didn't say keep up. Check. You should go slowly. Check. Don't stop checking. Keep checking the horse. Check. Keep going. Harder. Both alternate. Now release. Do it again. We're kissing it. If I keep kissing, you keep checking. Now release. Drop your knee. There.
Put him down again.
Now stop. Now notice, even when you released it, his feet wasn't there, but that's okay. His head was there. Now he's understanding. Check. I gotta get back here. And you release him. He's like, oh, okay. If I set here, there's no pressure. But you gotta feel it in your hand. As soon as he puts the little bit of pressure on those reins, you gotta get into him. I mean, you gotta make him put his chin on his chest every time. Checking him to where he comes back to where we want him is irrelevant. Checking him to where he feels punishment, putting his chin on his chest, he understands. Then you release, and I mean release, to where the screws aren't touching. And then let him set there until he starts to make a mistake. If he starts to get too fast, then you got to check him until he slows down, and then release him. If he starts to elevate, then you got to check until he comes back where you want him, then release him. Okay? It's all risk and reward. You take the risk of going out of the bridle, you're going to pay the price. You're in trouble. And that's what you got to make him understand. And until you get him there, we can do this for the next 3 years. We're still doing the same thing. Until you get it in your head, enough's enough. And eventually, you just got to have that day where enough's enough. But it's got to be every day. You can't let him be right for 5 steps and be wrong for 10 steps, and be right for 5 steps and be wrong for 2, and correct the hell out of it. You didn't correct him when he was wrong for 5 before. So, anyway, he understands it. You just got to listen. Yeah. I don't know what else I can possibly tell you. Because when you're doing it, you release it, you hang yourself perfectly fine. I mean, there was absolutely no tension in it at all. And that was nice. He's a little quick, okay. We're not going to change his gait in one day, but I'd spend a whole lot of time doing real small circles to where he's wanting to break into the walk. So now you've got the length of stride that you want. You got to keep your jaw. But you got to really shorten the stride. The only way to do that is real small.